What's up, you guys? Matt Thibeau here with Savant Marketing Agency. And in this video, we're going to talk about how we help this landscaper close $133,000 in 30 days. Now, if you're watching this video right now, at the end of this video, or just now, I'm actually giving away a case study where I'm going to break down everything I'm going to talk about in this video a lot more detail. And so if you comment PDF in the comments, I'll send that over to you, whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook. I'll send that over your way and you can check that out. Now let's jump into things here. So like I said, we helped this landscaper close just over $133,000 in 30 days. And if you're watching this right now, you might think to yourself that sounds like, too difficult, or like maybe it's unbelievable to you. So I want to just break it down for you and just kind of show you how we were able to achieve this result. So if you're a landscaper and you're looking to use Facebook ads or Google ads to be able to grow your company, then you can hopefully get a similar result as well. I'm going to do my best here to break down everything that we did so you can understand exactly why this campaign works so well and how hopefully you can do the same. So let's jump into things here. So like I said, this client does landscaping, and the niche that we decided to focus on for this specific landscaping client is mostly like gardening type services. This client also was doing kind of irrigation, custom irrigation on top of that. But kind of like the main thing that we would focus on would be gardening services. So this is like softscaping, like mulching or plants or sod, that kind of thing. That was really what we focused in on for this specific campaign. Now, in the first 30 days, we were able to get roughly about 66 leads. And those came in at around $32 a lead. Now, these are lead forms on Facebook ads. So if you know anything about Facebook, $32 a lead for lead form ads is actually really good. And that's a scalable number for like a cost per lead, right? So we got 66 leads. We were doing about $32 a lead. And in that a number there, 133,000, he was able to land 6 jobs, right? 6 jobs. So that's kind of like a breakdown of some of the numbers. One of the highest jobs was over $60,000, which kind of like made up the bulk, obviously, of that number, right? So really, to me, what were some of the successes of this campaign and why this campaign worked so well? I'm going to break down some of the wins, I guess, that this client had going for him that really helped make this campaign so successful. And then I'll share some of the struggles or the challenges that going forward we can do to make this campaign even more successful, right? So I would say, I'll just write wins here. So some of the wins that this client had going for him is that he had really, really good content. We asked him for pictures of his work, and the pictures that he sent over to us were absolutely stunning. Really nice pictures of the work that he did. Really cool content overall. He did everything that we told him to do in terms of the videos, followed our scripts, followed our systems perfectly. So that was, one of the things that just created a really big win specifically for this campaign. The other thing that was a really good win for this campaign was that the offer that we had to work with was actually really interesting. So what the client was willing to offer with every single landscaping project was a full year of free maintenance included with that project. I think it was a full year. I'll break it down in the PDF if you comment PDFs. But we were willing to include free maintenance included with the package of when you move forward with the landscaping project. And I can tell there's not a lot of landscapers in that area who are willing to offer something like that. So this was something that really got people's attention and made them want to move forward because they felt the confidence that their yard and curb appeal was going to be amazing, right? So that was another win that we were able to have in this campaign that definitely, played a role in getting these types of results. I would say another win that we had was the location. So we went really, really specific on a certain location that this client wanted to focus on. basically in a community, like in a tight-knit community that their company really wanted to target, right? So we got really specific on like a specific area that we wanted to market heavily to and only to, right? So when you do that, then all of your marketing budget basically saturates an area, and then all of your messaging in all of the ads and your offers and everything is for that area specifically. Then it becomes a lot stronger of a marketing message, and you're a lot more likely to be able to have success, right? So we went really, really specific with the location that we were targeting to. We weren't really sprawled out, like very, very specific. And then I would say the other thing that he had really going for him was like very good sales. So this client was very good at, once he has, once he's in front of someone and he's doing the estimate, very, very good sales skills to actually get the job closed and be able to get them move forward. And not only that, but being able to meet with someone who maybe necessarily on the front end didn't seem like it would be a big job, but being able to upsell or work it up to be a higher value job than initially when they reached out, right? Because that's really what great sales is going to come down to. So as you can see here, we have a lot of really good things basically behind this company that were going to allow it to be a very successful campaign, right? So those are some of the things that I would say were really important in the success of this campaign. Now let's talk about some of the challenges. There was really just one main challenge, to be honest. So I would say that one of the main challenges for this specific campaign was just like, I'm going to call it connection rate. So what I call connection rate is the leads, like what the percentage of those leads are actually able to receive an estimate, right? Or get some kind of like appointment. You'll see like, what I just told you about earlier, 66 leads and 6 jobs. Obviously the number comes out to make a lot of sense, but typically what we want to see out of 66 leads is we would want to see about half of those on a bare minimum get an appointment of some kind, right? So that would, like 33 or whatever. So we would want to see, at least half of those 66 leads see an appointment. But in this case, we saw a lot less of that get an appointment. So the leads were there and the closing ratio was really, really good. But on the appointment setting process in between that, there was a little bit of a bottleneck that kind of hindered the success of the initial 30 days. And the reason for that, typically having like a low connection rate of actually like getting on the phone and talking to some leads, is usually because of like speed to lead. So with online advertising, the faster that you're able to contact that lead and have a conversation with them, the more likely it is that they're actually going to pick up and call, right? So after the first month, what we evaluated and realized was that in their office, they were calling the leads a little bit too late. So about like 2 or 3 days after the lead would come in. And sometimes if that happens, you're going to see that the success rate that you're going to have with actually having a conversation with someone is going to go drastically down. Another thing too that is really important sometimes is when you get a lead come in, doing something called double dialing. So when a lead comes in and you call that lead, then if they don't pick up or answer, you want to dial it again. Because in this day and age, a lot of people just assume that phone calls are like spam calls. And so that's why it's important to double dial. And then if you still don't get an answer, like send a text or something. So those were some things that weren't being done as well as they probably could have been. And so for this next month, what we're really going to be working on is the appointment setting process, so that we can really bump those numbers up so that we're getting more estimates out, so we're going to get more sales. Because the sales is good and the lead flow is good, we just need to figure out how to get more people actually receiving an estimate. So if you found this video helpful and you just want to see a little bit more of a breakdown of this specific campaign and just some numbers and like show you exactly what the ad looks like and just more details in general about it, comment PDF below. I'll send that over to you for free. You can check it out and you can just see a little bit more of what I'm talking about. So if you're a landscaper and you kind of just want to see what the type of ads we're doing and just the angles and what it looks like, if you want to see more about the offer, then that'll all be in this PDF and you can check it out. Like I said, free of charge, no obligation, nothing like that. So hope you found this video helpful. And also, if you're watching this and you check out the PDF and you decide you want a little bit of our help, you can go to savantmarketingagency.com. You can request a free strategy call. I'd be happy to chat with you a little bit more about your business, see how we can help you hit your goals this year. So other than that, hope you guys have a great weekend, a good week ahead of you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.